Breaking news, the new inflation report is out and worse than expected. Prices rose 0.5% last month, up 3% from last January. The Federal Reserve has been working to get inflation down to 2%. ABC's business reporter Alexis Christoforous here to break it all down. So, Alexis, what's your big takeaway here?
The takeaway is this is a disappointing report, Diane. Inflation now at 3% year over year moves us further away from the Fed's 2% target. And when you dig into that report, prices were higher for nearly every category. And I'm talking about the categories that really count day to day for consumers, like rent, food, gasoline, all of those prices higher. Used cars, car insurance. There were only a couple of areas where we saw prices dip a little bit. That was home furnishings, apparel, and personal care products. So consumers continuing to struggle with these higher prices that economists call sticky. It means they're just sticking in places and we can't seem to bring those prices down.
The Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell testified on Capitol Hill and said Americans, the central bank is in no rush to slash interest rates anytime soon, despite the fact that some politicians, including the president, would really like him to.
Right.
What do you make of that, and what are you watching for on that front?
So yesterday, Powell was in front of a Senate Banking Committee. Today, he's back on the Hill speaking in front of a House committee, expected to reiterate the same things, especially after this hotter than expected inflation report, basically saying, look, the economy is strong enough. The job market is strong. We're growing at a good rate. Inflation continues to be our nemesis. And so he will probably say once again, we're in no rush here to cut interest rates, because cutting interest rates, of course, could fan inflation even more and give people the reason to go out and spend more. Another really important thing to remember, this report in January does not reflect any of the tariff talk or the tariffs that are now in place that Trump has put in place, and economists say those tariffs can be inflationary.
All right, Alexis Christoforous, thank you.